Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new video type that I don't know what we're going to be calling it. It's going to be like a short podcast.
Name
Like
pending.
Name pending. We'll call it name pending. We'll call it the short pod. The short pod.
Short pod.
Fuck it, that.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway,
name's not important.
Name redacted. I can't think of a name yet, but it doesn't matter. It'll be. So what I think this will be is like. Oh shit! Sorry.
Turn off
phones off. This will just be like 10, 15 minute videos, something like that, where we just talk about something and then just have a conversation.
Yeah,
Nice.
hopefully bring up some stuff.
Yeah.
If you feel like you want to say something.
Yeah,
please do. Yeah.
these are I feel like this kind of video will be able to start a discussion as such.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, at least there's more of an incentive for people to comment and go, "Fuck you, you were wrong."
Yeah.
And not tell us that we were wrong.
We might be wrong
Yeah.
because we don't fact check anything.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
First thing we thought we would do is video games that we played as kids or back in time, X amount of time, and then played a game and they didn't hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like obviously, so I don't know. Do you want to start? What was the first one you thought?
The one I had was
It's just like I can't do transitions, like
Yeah.
segues to other things. Go. So like what? Go.
so recently I bought a PlayStation 2, an old
Mhm.
PlayStation 2, because I wanted to play some old games I had as a kid. When I was 11, I sold my PlayStation 2 and all my games and my memory cards.
To who?
and
Well,
all
don't
my
say their name,
memories.
but to who? Do I know them?
No, to game to buy an Xbox 360 because that's the
Okay.
only way I could afford it. I sold all of it for £50.
What year was? Do you remember the year? For
Nah.
50 quid.
Yeah.
A PS. How old was the PS2?
Oh, it was like one of the big ones. It was probably a fair price, but the point I'm trying to say is that I sold basically a huge amount of
Yeah.
memories
Yeah.
and stuff that I loved for not a great deal of money. Because
Yeah.
when you're 12, 50 quid's actually quite a lot of money.
Yeah, but it's not enough to get an Xbox. So
No,
you're like
I
parents.
also had money. As
Okay.
well, but I needed that to get enough. Anyway,
Okay.
so I sold that, and recently I decided to buy a PlayStation 2 and then buy back the games I wanted to play and some ones I never got around to playing, in order to and to play it, but also just have it to feel satisfied that I had it and that it was accessible.
Yeah.
Because there might be a point in 20 years' time when I want to play this stuff and it's not there anymore.
It's
So
not
anyway,
hard, it'd be harder for you to get hold of.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I went around and got a load of games, and one of them, which it was particularly disappointing, was Time Splitters 2.
Right.
So Time Splitters 2 was... The controls are so weird. They are... One of the things I noticed when you play old games is the controls are just...
Well, yeah,
Really
it feels
bizarre. Really
as though
bizarre.
there's like a point where a game comes out and changes the control scheme of a type of game, like a
Yes.
first-person shooter, and then every game after that uses the same control thing. So
Yeah.
the right stick is for moving around, left stick is for moving your feet. That's how it's been
Yeah.
since there was like a game that
We'll
started that.
come on to this again.
Yeah.
but that is
Yeah.
one of the issues in Time Splitters. Also, really confusing level design, where you spend most of your time wandering around trying to work out where to go. Bad spawn points for enemies, like spawning behind you, ending up having to really just work out how to trick the game into getting you through a boss level, rather than actually using any sort of intuitive skill. It ends up being about just working out how the game's stopping you from doing what you want, and it's really horrible. And I never noticed it when I played it the first time, and it is a good game, but you don't realise how better things have got.
Yeah.
And then you play an old game, which was a great game, but it has all of these problems. So for me, Time Splitters was riddled with incompetence, and I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Time Splitters
The only-
2, that is, apart from Time Splitters Future Perfect, which I loved,
Okay.
which I really enjoyed playing.
Okay. Well, yeah, my only thing for like Time Splitters, my only experience with it was at a mate's house, because I never had it. And when you have like a few of you at your mate's house and you just do like this 4-player split screen or something.
Oh yeah,
That's fun.
and it had the level builder, which was nice as well.
Yeah. Well, again, I only
So
had
you
like.
don't get in games anymore, level builders.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, unless the game is a level builder like Minecraft,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
built around that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's morphed to that. Because I don't think Halo 5 doesn't have Forge, does it? Is it Forge when you can make multiplayer levels?
I'm not sure, but Halo's better than most, isn't it? I mean, when they did on Halo 3, the vast majority of games wouldn't give you a level builder.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So what was one of mine? Night going on. I guess
Go-
as a
yeah.
tangent from
A similar experience.
from Time Splitters
Yeah.
is Nightfire. The like James Bond Nightfire was like I have
007 knife, I think. Yeah.
you mate. I have it well. I don't know where the fuck it is,
Yeah,
but like
it's around.
I have I used to play it with my brother a lot on like split screen, and then it was like the first game that we had. It was a shooter, and then you could like put bots on and fight the bots like in 2 teams, and then have bots in either team or whatever, and that was great, and that was really fun. There was loads of different guns that you could use and shit, and then
Ooh,
it
I
was
just
so
remembered
sick.
another. Going off that, I just remembered another one.
But what?
Medal of Honor: Rising Sun.
I haven't played that.
I
recently.
remember.
I used
I
to
remember
love it.
spending hours going. You know the level with the 2 ships
Yes.
with
Yes.
like 8 bots,
map.
all on like super easy. I just
Yeah,
go around just
right.
shooting them all.
Well, you can still do that on like COD. COD has that mode still
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
to put on bots. But anyway, with Nightfire, like so like the controls wise, left stick is like hang on. We've got a camera, so we can do
Here we
it
go.
visually. Oh, it's like Indiana Jones. All the dust coming. Okay, so like
Like the future.
so like
online
left stick.
content.
Left stick was like
I
move
can't-
your.
I need to see
That
this.
was like move
Yeah.
forward and back.
Yeah.
that's cool, isn't it? Left stick was like forward and backwards.
Yep.
And then you stand it up, and then right stick was like move side to side. So
Yeah.
right stick was like move side to side, and then left stick was moving forward and backwards. But I
Oh.
don't think you could really. You
Yeah.
couldn't aim properly. You had to like hold down. You had to like hold down L1, and then
That would,
your
like, slow
movement
it
would
down.
stop you
Yeah.
completely, and you would get a reticule, and then you could use one of the sticks to control the reticule like this. So you'd be
Oh.
walking like that, and then you'd
I bet it was the left stick. I bet it was
something
the left
like
stick.
that. It was
yeah.
awful. It was terrible. And then like I got it again recently when I started, because I lost my copy of Nightfire and then started rebuying old games like Nightfire and Jack and Daxter and shit like that. And Nightfire was just such a disappointment because I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's a horrible moment. It's a horrible moment.
Yeah, because I'm like, how did I play it as a kid and then I just forgot the controls were like that, I guess.
Yeah.
And then now with the controls and it was terrible.
Yeah.
That sucked. So it was awful, but yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was what it was, I guess. But yeah, that was shite. What's your other one?
Well, going on, it's a slightly different criticism I have. This isn't a problem of it aging so much as just not being very good in the first place, but not realising that because you're a child. And the game I'm talking about in particular is The Sims. Any of them, really.
Any of them?
Any
you don't
of
like
them.
any of them?
I don't think any of The Sims are very good games. And I know everybody loves them, but they're not very good.
Okay, fair enough.
They're not very well balanced because the whole game doesn't work. Because what happens is you start a game and it's all good and it works and you sort of progress, you earn more money, and it's all feeling like it's going somewhere. Then you have some children, and then as soon as you have children in The Sims, you spend your whole time pausing the game to
Right.
tell everyone what to do, and there's too much to manage. There becomes too much to
Right.
manage, and it gets just larger and larger. And then once you have children, once the children grow up and stuff, and then they've got all friends coming around, it all just becomes way too much stuff. And you
like-
spend the whole time, and the game slows down and slows down.
Yeah.
So you go from playing through a day in about sort of 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
Okay.
to going through days just going on forever because you spend your whole time on normal speed or pause, telling people to do stuff.
Right. Yeah, because like the AI's
Is awful.
is awful to like do.
The
what it
AI
wants.
is
Yeah.
incapable of just
Yeah.
performing normal tasks,
Yeah.
so you have to manually, when they get their plate and they just put the plate on the
hate
floor in front of the door.
Why is that
And
even-
then
yeah.
the kid can't, and then the kid doesn't go to school because there's a plate in the door and they can't get there. It's just stupid.
Yeah, no, you're completely. Yeah,
Just
you are
really,
right.
it's
yeah.
just like, and it
You're
makes
right.
the game unenjoyable.
I can't play The Sims unless I'm in the mood for it. Like every year, I'll be in the mood to like just binge The Sims for about a week and just
Yeah.
do nothing apart from play The Sims. But then I burn it off and then I just don't even think about Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's like a mood. I have to be in the mood to play it, and then I really enjoy it. But I do admit that there are certain things, and also
got a
the
lot of
newer
problems.
games like
Yeah.
Sims 4 is just an absolute joke.
I
It's
haven't
just
played
like
it.
it's like Sims 3 is like regarded as like the best one essentially. It's got like all the new shit. You can go outside your house and go like walk around the town, and there's no loading screens and stuff. And Sims 4 just was like, nah, we'll just take that out. We'll just take all this stuff out and make it like The Sims 2.
So is it just a graphical improvement?
Essentially, yeah. It's like it's just less stuff. Sims 3, but less stuff. There's like loads of Let's Plays of people playing it for the first time and then just being like, what the fuck? Why did they take that out?
Yeah.
Like, why? It was a good thing. Why did you take that out and put nothing in there?
It was a nice aspect, and I played Sims 2 and Sims 3, and Sims 3 was definitely better.
Yeah.
But the AI was still bad. But to be fair, it's effectively a complex strategy game.
Yeah.
Sims 3. That's what it's most analogous to. Is a complex strategy, and it's hard. You know, all of those games have problems with AI. It's like the key problem in those in strategy games is bad AI, because actually it's highly complex.
Okay.
And it's not just. It's not all just intuitive. It's like it's complicated, and it's hard to make an AI to do that, especially multiple AIs running at the same time. It's difficult. So The Sims is a bit shit, but it might not be their fault. I think would be my assessment, and maybe we expect too much from a game that's actually pretty old
and made for girls.
Wow, but that's one of the good aspects.
Joking.
Well, yeah, but no, there's not many.
Obviously,
not many sort of. You know, computer games that sort of actually most young girls played at the time.
Your reaction was just so not what I wanted. I thought you were going to think he's being ironic and that's funny, but you kind of went.
Well, yeah,
I was only joking.
But no, that is what people sort of load against The Sims sometimes.
Yeah,
but actually, I think that's one of its strengths.
I don't even think it is a girls' game. I think
I'm just saying that's what people.
It's essentially Dollhouse, isn't it? It's like a Dollhouse, but on a computer game.
Yeah.
So I guess it appeals more to a girl demographic, but it's not a girls' game in the same way that one might call Call of Duty a boys' game.
Yeah,
or FIFA a boys' game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and then the last thing I think we're going to talk about
was what?
San Andreas.
Yes. Okay. Because I was going to say I didn't play San Andreas when I was younger. I didn't play it, and my first.
Neither did I actually.
Oh really? When did you? So you got it when
I played it for the first time 3 years ago.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, well, because you loved it and I didn't.
Yeah. So I thought San Andreas is obviously widely considered.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't think it's bad.
Probably the best GTA, except for maybe GTA 5, probably. And as and a lot of people remember it as being a great game in their childhood. And so I went back and played it because I like to play older games that I never experienced at the time. So I got it and I loved it. I found it really enjoyable. I found I could just spend hours and hours doing nothing on it, and I think that's the best thing about GTA is when you don't even feel like you're playing towards anything. You're just enjoying it, and it doesn't have to give you a mission for you to feel satisfied.
Yeah.
Which is what I like.
Okay.
I found it really enjoyable. I found the controls a little difficult.
So what did you do then? What did you do when you say you didn't have to do anything?
You could just drive, just
like free roaming.
Yeah, just free roam. Sandbox. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just free roam, like you do in GTA 5.
Yeah.
I found I could do that absolutely, and I really enjoyed it and stuff. But you didn't.
No, I found the controls not good, and I found it really hard. Mission-wise, I found the missions
it's harder,
really difficult.
It's definitely harder, yeah.
Yeah, I found the missions really difficult, and but unfairly difficult. I found them unfairly difficult, and I also found the controls not very good. Is my only gripe with it. I don't think it's a bad game because I can see what you're saying about the free roaming and shit like that, and I like that kind of shit. But and I think it did it well, especially seeing as it's really old as well. For its time, it was very good.
It's not actually that old. 2005, I think. Something like that.
It's 11 years old. For a game.
Well, yes, but Oblivion came out in 2006. So just as a comparison between the two, it's...
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Wait, what did you say it was 2005?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Maybe 2004.
Okay.
But yeah, it's one of the latest games on that generation.
Yeah, and it's good.
Yeah.
And it is
very
good. It is good. But personally, I didn't enjoy it. But it was mainly the controls for you. So it does have some unusual controls. So
I think left trigger is shoot, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's left trigger
It's
is
not B or circle. Because that's what it was on the old GTA games. Like GTA 3, Vice City.
Yeah.
Those were like
it was,
beams
yeah.
or circle was shoot.
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird. Like I was
Yeah.
saying about earlier controls being weird.
Yes.
And we just accepted it. Like
Yes.
what's shoot circle? Okay.
Yeah.
Whereas if now you had a game that was a third person shooter, and you're like, what's shoot circle? What the fuck? Why isn't it right trigger?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, because it's just a scheme. It's just a set that we accept now as a thing.
Yeah.
Whereas now,
Yeah, so
you
I
can't
think
break
it does
them
take some getting used to, but I think it is a very good game, definitely worth playing.
Mhm.
If you can get over some of the ways it's aged, which I think overall it hasn't aged badly, but
In fact, I should play it again.
Yeah.
I should try and play it again at least, and maybe I can
on
map the
a
controls
similar
better.
vein, I just remembered that I also bought Simpsons Hit and Run
That's sick.
for PlayStation 2, which is sick, but I honestly don't know how I put in so many hours. I used to play that game for hours and hours on end, and the game is, you get about an hour or two of gameplay and then there's nothing to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't
You can,
there
well,
loads
you
of
can
missions?
replay. You can replay the missions, but
Isn't there loads though? It's only about 2 hours.
yeah, it
Serious?
doesn't take that long. And then, but once you've done that, it's just like, oh right, that's pretty much it.
I haven't played that in ages.
And it's a good
I
game,
wanna play it.
but I did play that game so much, and I honestly I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know how because there's not that much to it.
It's odd.
Yeah, but it's strange. It's very good, and you should definitely play it. But just like
I wanna play it.
savor it, because after a while you'll just be like, okay, that's everything. Now I'll probably never play this game again.
It's great though. I think there's a lot of good comedy in it.
Yeah,
And-
there is. It's
and it's
funny.
a lot of fun. And
It's
great
funny. It's well done. Yeah, it's a good game, but it's not a very big game at all.
fun. I'd like to play that again though.
Yeah.
Also, going on to a certain extent, art style as well. I feel
Yes.
like if a game goes for a more realistic art style, it'll always age terribly. Like,
Yeah.
and if they have
Shadow of the Colossus looks a bit.
it does a little. The HD version looks good on PS3.
Well, yeah, of course the HD version does. But,
It doesn't look that bad on PS2 compared. It's
yeah.
not great,
Yeah, it's not. It's
but it's not bad.
no, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not as bad as like San Andreas, with the hands are like squares,
Yeah,
and you run like that and stuff. And like,
yeah, it is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Some of it is a bit weird. I actually don't think it's too bad on San Andreas, but yeah, it is a bit like that.
yeah. So like, but then what was I talking? The Simpsons is like a cartoony in the style of the Simpsons, but in 3D,
Yeah.
and it has aged. If I've still got it in my head, which I could look it up actually.
Oh yeah, no, it looks really good. Looks very good. Simpsons.
Hit and run. Wait, shit! I should just Google hit and run. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. That does. Is that on the? Better.
Anyway, we'll bring it up. But
Yeah, that
but
looks
yeah, no,
great.
it does look very good. And the art style means that it doesn't.
It doesn't age.
No, it doesn't age really.
Yeah.
It's a well put together game.
How old is it?
I don't know. I reckon 2004.
2003. Wow. That's an old game.
Yeah, it's an old game. It's but again, it's not the biggest game. You know.
No. See, look, it's got on the Wikipedia. I'll put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
But on the Wikipedia, it's got a picture comparing Simpsons Hit and Run to GTA 3.
Yes, because that's what it was based on. That's why I brought it up
Yeah.
in comparison, because you could almost take the two and compare how well they. I played GTA 3 and I find it really difficult to play. I find it really difficult to play GTA 3 because it hasn't. It's clunky. It was never the best put together thing.
Yeah.
It was. It made the idea of what GTA is now, and of that particular generation, I think it was best refined in San Andreas. San Andreas improved on everything they'd done in Vice City and GTA 3.
3 was the first 3D one, right?
3 was the first 3D one.
Yeah.
Then they did Vice City.
Yeah.
Then they did San Andreas.
Yeah.
And those three are all kind of in the same universe.
I think they're all in the same universe.
Yeah,
They all have-
but they're all also set at the same time, so they're all set in the 80s
Okay.
during the same time period.
Okay.
Despite the fact they were made in like 2005, whereas the ones now are set modern. They're set currently.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah,
But they're all in the same universe because, like, there are games like, for example, I think you can hire. I think in GTA 5 they mention Nico from GTA
Yes.
4.
Yeah.
Like, they mention him in one of the high setups. Like,
Yeah, but they don't. But I think that is. Yeah, so I think those two are in the same
they're
one.
modern, yeah.
Yeah, so it was GTA 4, GTA 5. Well, presumably they're going to do another one at some point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they.
But I don't think there's been anything about it.
No, they haven't. I think recently there was something about them wanting to set it.
I mean,
not
they're
in
doing Red
America.
Dead, aren't they? It's the same team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red Dead. Well,
I think
wait, really? No,
They're
they've
both
definitely
Rockstar.
at least they've confirmed or talked about Red Dead coming as a backwards compatibility thing, but I don't know if they've actually mentioned.
Yeah.
No, they have
Red
mentioned
Dead
2
2.
because the map got leaked. Yeah,
So
yeah, you're
they're
right.
making it,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think
Yeah.
we should call it there.
Okay, cool.
So-
Well,
Thanks for tuning in.
please join in the comments section if you've got some other games that you think are terrible or
Yes.
you think that actually
Or
wants
if
to
you
be said.
think that we're
crap.
wrong, if you think we're wrong,
Yeah.
like don't
Just
know.
say it and but
Tell us
back
to
it
kill
up.
ourselves. Like,
No, it's
add to the
boring.
YouTube comment,
Yeah.
dislike, and then flag us.
If you don't back it up, we will delete it. No, we don't do it. No, we don't delete it.
Subscribe for more Minecraft Let's Plays.
Yeah.
And so hit that motherfucking like button. And then we go. You
Okay.
beautiful bastards.